Is the Doqo 3 better than the Magic Keyboard? In this video, we're going to see if the Doqo 3 is better than the Magic Keyboard case for the iPad. Tony here, we talk art and design tech. Consider subscribing. Links below to everything mentioned in this video to save you time. The Doqo 3 is an all aluminum alloy Bluetooth keyboard case with a docking station and a full row of function keys. The Magic Keyboard is a matte polyurethane keyboard case that connects via magnets instead of Bluetooth with backlit keys and 2 USB-C ports. The Magic Keyboard is priced at $350. The Doqo case is usually $209, but is currently $168 as of the time of this video. The Magic Keyboard's matte surface feels rubbery, similar to a matte phone case cover. It collects tons of fingerprints and looks very worn down after minimal use. I'm also not sure of the best way to clean it to retain that new out-of-the-box look. I wish Apple would have invested in a more durable material that would hold up visually over time. The Doqo 3's aluminum alloy surface resembles the aluminum of the iPad, making it seamless, very familiar looking to the iPad surface. It has a silver mirror-like outlining and the Doqo name on the top of the case. Small nitpick, but I really wish that the Doqo logo was either silver or understated like the Apple keyboard case, but that's just me. Both devices fold open like a laptop and have an additional hinge for different viewing angles. Unfortunately, both the Doqo 3 and the Magic Keyboard have a similar problem with the Apple Pencil not being secured on the top of the case, making losing the $100 Apple Pencil on the go a possibility. Fortunately, the Doqo 3 comes in a like leather case that can hold the Apple Pencil and the USB-C cable that comes with the Doqo 3. The case actually adds additional coverage to the iPad, and it also cuts out the corners of the case in the bottom so that you can easily remove the iPad from the case once you have reached your destination if you're taking it on the go. The Doqo 3, because of its additional leather case, feels high quality and protects the iPad. If it happens to rain, for example, and you just have the standalone Magic Keyboard, you're pretty much out of luck unless you carry it in a backpack, which to some can defeat the purpose of going mobile with the iPad device in the first place. You can carry the Doqo 3 without having a large backpack or buying any additional separate accessories because of the leather case that completely protects the Apple Pencil and the iPad. Both devices have revealed sides of the iPad to expose the speakers as well as the USB-C ports on the sides, but again, unless you add an additional accessory like the cover buddy or carry an additional bag, the Magic Keyboard is not a complete cover for the iPad. Both keyboards come in over 9 different languages. The Magic Keyboard keys are in a class of their own and are consistent from the Magic Keyboard to other Apple keyboards and devices. This familiarity works very well, and for someone like me that is not the best at typing, it's very comfortable and easy to use. The Doqo 3 keyboard is comfortable enough, but the keyboard keys have very small numbers and letters on the bottom right of every key. I'm not sure why exactly, because the website as well as past Doqo devices have very large centered letters and numbers on them, making this feel like a less authentic keyboard experience. I honestly can't see when I'm typing because of these unusually small placed letters and numbers on the keys. The touchpad on the Magic Keyboard is a nice size for my needs, but honestly, if I need to move around on the iPad, I usually just touch the screen or add an additional mouse for video editing or writing a Word document. The Doqo 3 has a large touchpad and a full row of function keys with a lot of buttons that you would expect on a normal laptop. This is a nice addition, helping to avoid the extra step of searching through the Settings app for simple tasks. When comparing the spacing of the Magic Keyboard's keys and trackpad, I would say that the Magic Keyboard is a bit better spaced overall. The Doqo 3 has an additional power button, but when you place the iPad within the case itself, it's difficult to access. The same can be said for the row of function keys. For example, when you have the iPad placed within the Doqo case and you have it tilted at an angle, it begins to cover up the function keys and becomes very cluttered. It seems like they tried to tackle this issue by making the function keys smaller, but it can feel very cramped when trying to use the top row of keys. The Magic Keyboard adds an additional USB-C port connector at the bottom of the case, allowing you to charge it very easily without taking up a main USB-C port on the side of that iPad. This is great if you do design work, if you need to connect additional files, or if you're editing footage on your iPad. You can easily use the USB-C on the side of the iPad to transfer your work to an SSD or external storage device without losing the ability to charge your device at the same time. However, you can only connect one USB-C storage device at a time, which can be frustrating and cumbersome, taking the mobile experience down. The Doqo 3 has multiple ports along the back of the keyboard case, starting with two USB-C ports, one for charging and another for connecting the iPad Pro to the keyboard case to power the internal docking station. The additional ports include an HDMI port for a 4K and 2K connectivity, two USB-C 3.0 ports, and an SD card port, as well as a micro SD port. Both keyboards are backlit, however. The Doqo 3 has two buttons to brighten its backlit keys, while the Magic Keyboard has a auto brightness feature that connects with the iPad, and when you're not using it, it turns off. And if you want to change the brightness internally, you have to go through the settings, where you don't have to do that with the Doqo 3. While the Magic Keyboard is a great keyboard, when considering the quality of the aluminum surface, weight, the price, and the additional leather case, the Doqo 3 becomes a compelling placement for the potentially overhyped and certainly overpriced Magic Keyboard.